We all see pictures of beautiful people in magazines and on billboards, but not very many of us know how they got there. Photographer Johan Westen has given me exclusive access behind the scenes of his shoots across Sydney to show you the life behind the photo. We will be popping in to talk to the teams of makeup artists, body painters, designers and models who work together to make the magic happen. So come with me, take a look.
Now looking up.
Today we are shooting in a graffiti warehouse somewhere in Sydney. Most people think graffiti shoots are done in sterile environments such as studios, where the graffiti art is planned by designers and printed on drop sheets. In fact, they happen in places like this, abandoned and left to young graffiti artists and local undesirables.
My name's Claire McDiarmid and I grew up in Sydney and I'm from Sydney, and I do part-time acting and modelling, and I have since I was about 15, 16.
It is important for models to stay slim in order to get work, with many of them having strict exercise and diet regimes to stay fit.
I just eat really clean food and I go to the gym two times a day, 6 days a week.
Hi, I'm Ellie Mansfield and I'm a makeup artist, hairstylist. My brand's called Ellie May.
Hi, my name is Johan. I'm a photographer. I've been doing photography for about 25 years. My passion is art. My passion is capturing still images. Photos are memories. A human eye can see but forget, but photos always capture moments. I freelance and for many companies, and I also work for my own. I also teach at different TAFEs and also do one-on-one training, as well as doing photography for weddings.
There are many pros and cons for working for a company, however Johan prefers to fly solo.
If you work for a company, you don't have copyright. If you shoot for a company, you'll do a great shoot, but the photos are not yours because it's assigned to the company, not to you.
Photo shoots are very time consuming. Today's warehouse shoot took more than 4 hours to complete.
Taking a photo, it's not that difficult. The preparation for the photo, getting the girl to stand in the right place, the composition, the hair, and the way it look, it takes about, say, 10 to 20 minutes for that one single shot. Warehouse shoots are very popular now, mainly because of the new sort of grunge look that everyone wants.
I've kind of always just done musicals. I did Annie when I was in Year 4 and I've just been hooked on acting and kind of just generally being in the spotlight since then, I guess. You give me any sort of like lighting or a stage or even just any sort of audience and I will put on a show for you.
I fell in love with it all when I was probably about 14, and then I started at TAFE as soon as I could, and then I met people which led me to more films and then led me to more photo shoots, and I just kind of grew and grew from there. There's always something that goes wrong, always. Like today it is freezing and just starting to rain, and she's over there in next to nothing and I'm running in and out giving her a dressing gown because it's just so cold. And there's always something like that you cannot help and you cannot do anything about in your preparation to fix, no matter how organised you are.
Johan did an amazing job, as you can see by my hair and makeup. Ellie also did a fantastic job and it was just so much fun. It's a really excellent setting, so we got to play around a lot, which was really cool. Ellie had to sweep in front of me whenever I was walking so I wouldn't fall over because I was wearing these huge heels.
Body painting has long been a part of creative cultures around the globe, but the use of this kind of art is relatively new to Australia. Now let's see if we can catch a glimpse of Sydney body painter Julie Tatham at her football-themed shoot.
Hi, it's Julie Tatham from Skincognito Body Painting. We're out here at the ANZ Stadium doing a body painting shoot for the NRL Grand Final. We were saying on the way here that it feels good to be a part of it, so every time we hear the NRL on the news and the radio and things, we feel like we had a bit to do with it, which is good.
Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm 21 years old. I'm studying at uni and I'm just doing this modelling as part of like some extra thing to do, helping out Julie where I can because I'm interested in face painting.
Places. Okay, now you're on this one now.
Hi, my name's Simone. I'm a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for over 11 years and my company is Bella Vita Mobile Makeup, Spray Tan and Hair.
Hi, my name's Rihanna. I'm a professional face and body artist. I'm 33 and I've been doing the face and body painting for about 2 years now. One day somebody said, "Oh, can you do face painting?" I said, "Yeah, I can do that." And so I did face painting for them, and then from that moved into body painting. And then I met Julie, and it's just kind of spiraled from there. If you want to be good at it and you want to get repeat customers, I think that there is a lot that you have to know. I mean, really, anybody could just set themselves up and say, "This is what I do." But I mean, Julie's the same. I know, like, we really research it a lot, and if we're doing a design, we research the design, we research lighting. You know, it's a constant learning thing, and the resources are all there, but you really have to search for them.
We had a 9 a.m. start, an hour and a half into the city, and we had a model pull out at 5 a.m. So we had to replace the model at the last minute, and it's really difficult because you can't it's not like painting on a canvas. You've got to have the model there, and she's got to be prepped and shaved. We also had a hairdresser that pulled out at the last minute. She was sick, so luckily our makeup artist could also do hair, but again, 5 o'clock in the morning we were scouting around for a hairdresser. In the creative industry, it's pretty much all about getting your portfolio together in the early stages, and I guess the idea is if you're trying to put together a portfolio, you can either pay a makeup artist and a photographer and a model, or all of you with the same intentions get together and don't charge each other, so everyone benefits. So we call it TFP, Trade for Portfolio. But the idea is to build the demand in Australia so that the more it gets in the media, the more people want it in the media, and the more people see the value of it in advertising. So while we're not being paid for this exact one, the idea is that it becomes popular and then we'll be paid for future ones.
I had the choice to go through to year 11 or 12 or go and do a trade, and I'd always loved doing makeup as a young child and being creative with it, so I decided to be a makeup artist. I love seeing the transformation that you can do just with a little bit of colour or a little bit of eyeliner, and the change that you can get. When you're first starting out, you have to do a lot of unpaid work to get your name out there so people know who you are and know what kind of work you do, and also you need to get a portfolio started as well. I would love to see my work in a magazine and also be paid for it at the same time. But yeah, I'd love to be able to pick up a magazine and say, I did that.
Now, body painting can be tough on the models. Lisa remains positive, although admits to me that sometimes it gets hard.
You just got to suck it up, really. Sometimes it is because the paints are sometimes wet and cold. It's just a long time to stand there, but it doesn't matter too much.
Now you're looking back at her. The people just don't realise that a model just turns up and do the shoot. There's hours and hours of getting prepared, all the gear, camera gear, body painting gear, clothes, outfits. The whole team has to put a bit of effort. I've done a lot of shoots in the past where only 2 photos get picked. You spend a whole day and just for 2 photos, but at the end of the day, it's what the papers pick.
The body painting shoot took 8 hours, with the artists working against the clock to have the models ready before the sun went down. Now, to the Miss Earth 2012 professional portfolio shoot in Penrith. Beauty pageants are popular around the world, however, they remain to be little known in Australia. The 3 major beauty pageants globally include Miss Universe, Miss World and Miss Earth. The Miss Universe pageant was put on the radar in Australia when our very own Jennifer Hawkins took out the title, leaving popular pageant countries such as America and Puerto Rico fighting it out for second.
Hi, my name is Lena Kasparian. I'm the sponsor for Miss Earth Australia for Jenna Seymour. I dressed her for the pageant and she won Best Dress. It was amazing, but I saw what all the other girls were wearing and we had it in the bag from the word go. So yeah, I knew she was going to win.
Hi, my name is Jenna Seymour and I'm representing Australia in the Miss Earth pageant 2012.
Today we're shooting Jenna Seymour, which is the current Miss Earth Australia. You could either be a model or a beauty pageant. Being a model, you do a job and that's finished. Being a beauty pageant winner is a 12-month contract and you represent your country.
Everyone has something that suits them, so for every shape and form there's a dress out there that would make that person look better and feel the best. I believe in catering for the actual physique of the person and the character. That dress just screamed out Jenna. She's a sparkly girl. Every woman wants to look skinnier and every woman wants to look younger, and that's my job, to make them feel better and more glamorous.
Last year, 2011, was the first pageant I've ever done, and then this year I thought I'd give it another crack, and so this is my second year doing it.
It is almost unheard of for a girl in her second year of the circuit to be announced Best in Gown, Miss Earth and Miss Photogenic, as well as taking out the national title.
I still couldn't believe it, especially a couple of days after. It didn't seem real, to be honest. I think, I wasn't going in expecting anything. I was going into this pageant, it's got such a great environmental focus, and, that's what the girls are there together for. It's for the environment, really, and, getting the crown was just an extra bonus, and being able to represent my country and showcase what Australia's got overseas is going to be incredible.
Jenna loves performing in beauty pageants, however the thrill of success is sometimes tarnished by the harsh words from other competitors.
Knowing your self-worth is a really big thing, and a lot of people will say things about you, but you've got to rise above it and really stick to your own. Sometimes, depending on how well you go, you get the people out there who will try and bring you down. Every girl loves getting dressed up and doing the photo shoots. Every single one is so different, and getting to work with a whole group of different people. So all the teams are fantastic, and today has been a really good success in this shoot, being able to go new water and testing out new things.
From being Miss Earth Australia, we cannot shoot whether it's cars, telegraph poles, buildings and modern architecture. It's all got to be with Mother Nature. So we picked a place with lots of greenery, trees and water. Today we shot in the Nepean River, which is a very good place to shoot. Weather was very nice, not too cold, not too hot. Today, the difficult today was the sun. The sun was quite harsh, so we have to adjust the lighting to beat the sun. When the sun's above you, it actually adds dark shadows under your eyes, which looks like you got heavy bags. The best time of shoot is early morning or late afternoon. The best part of the day was seeing Jenna after about 3 months from her pageant and watching her grow from being nervous to very confident. We think she's going to make top 4 in the international. If Jenna makes top 4, which means she's the only girl who ever made top 4 in the whole history of Miss Earth Australia, we could easily get the international pageant held in Australia.
The Miss Earth shoot took 5 hours from makeup to completion. Here in the beauty box, we have asked our experts their top tips to help you always look your best.
Honestly, mascara. I think mascara is a lot like clear nail polish. As soon as you put it on, everything's better. If you put mascara on, it's my little thing.
My number one thing is blend down your neck. There's nothing worse than seeing a girl walk around that looks like she has a mask on her face, where it stops at her jawline. So always blend. The new craze at the moment is foundation brushes, which are specially designed to blend the foundation. Or you can just get a sponge, or even with your fingers as well, the heat of your fingers can help to blend it as well. You don't need a heap of foundation. All you're doing is just blending away that line.
Okay, well, tall and skinny, I definitely wear something flowy with a fitted bodice. It just sort of gives them more of a balanced shape. Big busted women, I'd definitely recommend something of a baby doll or a tight boob tube, and again flowy, sort of hides the bust, and something with shoulders, either 1 sleeve or 2 sleeves. And flat-chested girl, V-neck. V-neck does the job.